I spoke Italian to my girlfriend's rude Italian-American family and embarrassed them. So I've been dating Emma for about 8 months now, and she's amazing. The only problem? Her family. They're one of those Italian-American families who never shut up about being Italian, even though none of them have ever been to Italy, and the closest they get to speaking Italian is saying grazie at Olive Garden. Emma warned me before I met them. She said her dad Marco and her uncle Sal always do this thing where they throw around random Italian words to seem authentic, especially when they want to intimidate someone or show off. Her mom does it too, but mostly just says Madonna Mia every 5 seconds. The first time I met them was at Sunday dinner at her parents' house in Jersey. I walked in and immediately Marco goes, "Hey, you must be the boyfriend! Come sta!" I just smiled and said hi because honestly I had no idea what he said. Then throughout dinner they kept dropping these Italian phrases and looking at me like I should be impressed or something. Uncle Sal kept calling me ragazzo, which I'm pretty sure he thought meant tough guy or something. Here's the thing they didn't know. My mom is actually from Milan, like actually from Italy, not Italian-American. She moved here when she was 25 and I grew up speaking both English and Italian at home. I'm completely fluent, but Emma had never heard me speak it because why would it come up? We live in Boston, not Italy. So anyway, this went on for months. Every family gathering, every dinner, they'd do their little Italian show, making comments in broken Italian thinking I couldn't understand. I caught them saying stuff like, "Questo ragazzo non capisce niente," which means, this guy doesn't understand anything. Real classy. The breaking point was Emma's birthday dinner last month. We're at this nice restaurant and her whole family is there. Marco starts telling this story about how his grandfather came from Sicily, and he's going on about family honor and tradition. Then he looks right at me and goes, "You Americans, you don't understand La Familia. You don't know what it means to have Italian blood." I just sat there eating my pasta while Uncle Sal chimed in with, See, we Italians, we stick together, we protect each other, capisce?" He was trying to sound threatening, but honestly, he just sounded like he learned Italian from watching The Godfather. Emma was getting embarrassed and kept apologizing with her eyes. Her cousin Tony started going off about how nobody understands Italian culture anymore, and how Americans have no respect for tradition. This whole time they're throwing around basic words like bene and familia, like they're speaking some ancient secret language. That's when I decided I'd had enough. I put down my fork, looked directly at Marco, and said in perfect Italian, "Scusi, ma devo dire qualcosa. Io parlo italiano perfettamente perché mia madre è di Milano. Ho sentito tutto quello che avete detto negli ultimi 8 mesi, e devo dire che il vostro italiano è terribile." The entire table went dead silent. I mean, you could hear the people at the next table chewing. Marco's face went from confused to red to white in about 3 seconds, but I wasn't done. I kept going. "E un'altra cosa, continuate a dire che gli americani non capiscono la famiglia italiana, ma voi non avete mai nemmeno visitato l'Italia. Mia madre dice sempre che gli italo-americani pensano di sapere tutto dell'Italia, ma in realtà non sanno niente." Uncle Sal was just staring at me with his mouth open. Emma grabbed my hand under the table, but I could tell she was trying not to laugh. Then I really went for it. "Marco, quando dici come sta, stai usando la forma formale. Dovresti dire come stai con la tua famiglia. E Sal, ragazzo, significa solo boy, non quello che pensi. E il vostro accento è così americano che è quasi offensivo." By this point, Emma's mom had stopped saying Madonna Mia and was just sitting there looking like she'd seen a ghost. The cousin Tony, who was being so loud about Italian culture, looked like he wanted to crawl under the table. Marco finally managed to stutter out, You speak Italian?" in English, which was pretty funny considering he'd been pretending to speak it all night. I switched back to English and said, "Yeah, fluently. My mom taught me. She's from actual Italy, not just Italian-American. She always told me that if you're going to claim a culture, you should at least learn about it properly." The rest of dinner was painfully quiet. They couldn't do their usual Italian performance because they knew I'd call them out on every mistake.